In today's Ayala Assurance, if something were to happen to you, will your family be okay financially? Well, one great way to make sure they will be is with life insurance. I want you to meet Steve Ayala. He's the CEO of Ayala Insurance, and along with Steve is financial advisor Paul Wickham. Welcome, you guys.
Thank you.
I have learned so much from you guys already. We were talking right before the show about life insurance. First of all, Steve, I want you to give everybody at home a little bit of background, how it came to be so important to you to have life insurance.
Well, Terry, I wound up in a position I wouldn't wish on anybody. 10 years ago, I wound up with stage 4 cancer. I did not have life insurance. And at that point, I realized what a mistake to live through life without life insurance. It's at your grasp, it's right there for you. But not reaching out and looking into it was a big mistake.
And what's crazy is that you've been in the insurance business for 30 years,
Yes.
and you didn't have life insurance?
Absolutely.
Okay, but that was a huge wake-up call for you, wasn't it?
Absolutely. You know, a lot of the community is not educated on life insurance.
Right.
And that's probably one of the problems.
Yes.
Growing up, second generation, third generation Hispanic, it wasn't taught to me. So now that if we can spread the word, ring the bell about how important life insurance, especially if you have kids.
Right.
I had a 5 and a 7-year-old at that time.
Oh.
And it was stage 4 cancer, so it was a real wake-up call.
And that was 10 years ago, and here he is with us today. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Yes.
So Paul, this is the thing. It is very confusing, right? And as a financial advisor, I'm guessing that a lot of people, that's not high up on the list, right? When they start, you know, looking at the big picture, right? Why is it so important? I mean, we just heard Steve's story.
Protection should always be important for people, especially with families and growing. There's so many different types of life insurance you can buy, from very inexpensive to one that builds for your future.
I was going to say, I love the way you described it, how important it is. You describe it as a three-legged stool. Explain that.
A good permanent life insurance plan is like a three-legged stool, with the base being your death benefit.
Okay.
Traditionally, like life insurance has always been where you pay a premium and you receive a death benefit upon death. But a permanent plan is going to give you more flexibility. One of the legs is going to give you tax-deferred growth inside your contract and build-up.
Okay.
But if you're growing cash inside your contract, being able to access it, the next leg is tax-free distribution, and that's through a loan provision inside a life insurance contract. Now, not all loan provisions are created equal with life insurance companies. There's hundreds of them, and they all have different provisions. So working with Steve and his team will help find the right provision that works for you, but allows you to get out your money tax-free if done properly. And the third and final leg, and it's newer to the life insurance business. It's been around about 10 years. It's called living benefits.
Yeah.
What is that, Terry? It's critical, chronic, terminal illness, and long-term care. You don't have to die to receive upfront tax-free benefit from your death benefit. And with insurance companies, you can receive up to 90% of your death benefit upfront. Using Steve as an example, with stage 4 cancer, he would have received around 90% of a death benefit up front to help him. He was off work for many years.
Yeah, you said that you were you took a sabbatical and you know, to work on your health, which I'm glad that you did. I'm guessing we're out of time, but I'm guessing that the two of you work then very closely together, right?
Absolutely.
Because you do all of the insurance, where you can then come in and then help us fine tune that all important life policy.
Yeah, we hone in on what's best customized for each situation.
I appreciate that. I appreciate both of you. I'm
thank
glad you
you.
got to ring that bell.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. All right. If you're interested in life insurance and wealth management, there's a special offer for the first 10 callers who mention Sonoran Living. You're going to get a free consultation for life insurance or wealth management. You have a choice. Ayala Insurance has 6 Valley locations to choose from. Call 602-277-1900 or visit the website to learn more, ayalainsurance.com.